Hi, collective. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you for all you do to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, telling me that you want more collective energy readings here. Check your playlist for 10 or 15 or 20 more of these readings. As always, the signs with the most activity gets bonus readings and gets their readings priority. The collective readings usually do pretty well, so I'll keep them coming for you as long as you want them. What I'm feeling here is just going inwards and focusing on yourself. What key messages do you have for the collective? Thank you for your messages, please. Okay, all right. So yeah, I feel like this is a very powerful time for someone here. So we have freedom, action, forgiveness. We have discernment, spontaneity, and patience. So when I see these cards, I was hearing like an engine rearing in the background from a car. So I feel like you could be filled with a lot of energy right now. You could be filled with a lot of passion. You could feel this feeling that you need to move, you need to do something, you need to work towards your dreams in some way, you need to make action in something. And the biggest reason that you're feeling all this energy, collective, is because you freed yourself and forgave people that have hurt you, things that have not turned out, relationships that didn't turn out, friendships, jobs, family situations. You realize that holding on to every bad thing that's happened to you is actually destroying you and is extremely heavy to carry that with you. And you've started slow by releasing a little thing, and now you've become a pro at it. For someone that I'm feeling, you've really, whether it's meditation or just a different mindset or whatever it is that you're doing, you've really become good at just freeing yourself from things that don't serve you. And it makes you lighter and makes you have more energy to put action towards things that you want to achieve in your life. And it's very powerful for you. And then you just also are learning these 3 lessons here. Seeing things clearly for what they are, seeing people, places, situations for what they are. What is this person in your life? Are they actually this, or do you just wish that they were? Is this person for you? Is this not? Does this person bring anything beneficial to your life, or do they just make you feel horrible? You're just learning and seeing things very clearly. It's like I just saw an image of someone putting glasses on. So it's like as if you had really bad vision and you needed glasses for a long time, and then finally you put them on and it's like, wow, you can just see everything so clearly. You can just get a grip on things that you've never noticed or never known to be the truth. I just feel like it's a very powerful time when you can see things for what they are. You also are learning the spontaneity thing. You're also learning about spontaneity as well, that you don't need to be so constrained. You don't need to be so controlled. You don't need to have everything figured out. Just set an intention about what you want, put it out there in the universe, and let God and the universe bring it to you. You don't need to control everything. You don't need to plan everything. And also have patience. If you've been dreaming about something for a long time, that you want your business to take off, or you want financially to be better, or you want your relationships to be better, you're doing the work, you're doing great, you're noticing things, you're putting the action and the effort into it, but don't get annoyed or don't slide backwards when things aren't happening overnight. It takes patience and it takes time, and that's the true test of grit. And they always say that people give up before they're really successful, and this is what I feel like someone's being tested on. It's like, you've done so much work up until now. Are you going to just slide backwards and give up because it took too long? Or are you going to keep pushing and get to your goal? Because I feel like Spirit's telling you to keep pushing and keep going. And with this spontaneity, I also feel like it's a trip for someone. It's giving yourself the right to relax, giving yourself the right to not have everything all figured out and to just be and just take opportunities as they come up. Any more messages for the collective, please? What do you want the collective to know, please, Spirit? What do you want the collective to know? And I just heard when you least expect it. What do you want the collective to know, please? What do you want the collective to know? Okay. So under the deck, we have chemistry, we have passion, healing family issues, give your relationship a chance, stay optimistic about your love life, true love, free yourself, religious factors, deception, trust, pay attention to the red flags. So many things here. And basically just reiterating what we were saying. See people for what they are, what they're doing, what they treat you as, how they make you feel, how they hurt you, how they betray you. See it for what it is, not what you wish they would be. If you know someone's a horrible person and they've shown that time after time again, maybe it's just time to accept that and distance yourself rather than trying to change someone or make someone a better person. Only they can do that within themselves. Also, I feel like with all this healing that you're doing, in some way you figured out how to heal some kind of family issue, some kind of family dynamic, childhood wound, or generational curse. And this is going to be very powerful towards someone's love life, because I feel like it was a huge burden and a huge cross to bear in your love life. It affected all your romantic relationships. It could be like a mother or father wound that you finally healed. And as you do, you start to, like I said, get energy. You forgive people. You forgive those that have hurt you, whether they were your family or friends or love. You see them for what they are and you release that and forgive them, not for them, but for yourself. And I feel like you are free to feel good. You're free to have a lot of energy and action because you're not putting it towards people, places, things that are dead ends. And that leads to more chemistry and passion in your life. Also, love coming in for a lot of you with this stay optimistic about your love life, give your relationship a chance, and true love. An ex could be returning or it could be new love. I feel both. And then we say free yourself, religious factors, and trust. This is just letting me know that you have to release the need to control, release the need to have it all figured out, release the need to be able to know when you're going to meet your person, when you're going to make that career, when you're going to financially get into a better place. And like I said, just flow with the process and enjoy the now. I feel like is another lesson that you're learning. It's like you can't just live for tomorrow. You have to also live for today. And you also have learned, could be a childhood wound that you healed as well, to do with control. But someone here has done some major healing in that they're able to free themselves from the need to control and just know that things are going to work out, know that everything's being guided, and know that you're on the right path. And that's extremely powerful. When you don't trust the universe can't work for you. It can't show you things. It can't help you out. But when you release control and just say, I want a loving partner, I want my finances to be better, I want my business to be better, I don't know how this is all going to happen, but I'm going to do the work, and please Spirit help me, please God help me. When you ask for that, you'll be surprised what's going to come. And it might just be saying those words at night before you go to bed, like being grateful for everything, and then making a list of all the things you want to achieve and just simply saying, God, please help me. Spirit, help me. Send me this money. Send me this love, whatever it may be. And you might realize this is extremely powerful when you do this. And ask and you shall receive, I just heard. So some of you weren't even asking. You didn't even feel comfortable to ask. You didn't have enough belief in God and the universe in your path to even ask for help. Some of you just, again, that childhood wound of having to control everything, having to do everything on your own, it's now released. Any more messages for the collective? Thank you. Any more messages for the collective, please? What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? Collective, what does the collective need to know? Thank you. Yeah. So some of you recently went through some sort of heartbreak and you felt like you wanted to give up on love, or you'd never find your person, or you just don't know, you're just leaving it up to God and the universe. God and the universe hears you, and they're going to bring you your person. And this breakup happened for a reason. Whether you're going to reconnect with this person, I feel like some of you it's a reconciliation, and others of you it's a new person. But that happened all for a reason as well. And it could have ended because it was obsessive. That's just a story for somebody. Then we have your finances taking up, you making a decision. Then we have, okay. New beginning, okay. So what this is telling me here when I look through, it's like, again, these childhood wounds, holding on to all the things people have done to hurt you, not giving forgiveness, not giving grace, not believing in yourself, not believing in God, not doing the work. All these things were huge setbacks in your life. Your life was super hard. It was an uphill battle. You felt left out in the cold. You felt trapped. You felt like things would never get better. Whatever this was, either in love or finances or a friend situation or whatever it was. And you've learned so much from this. You've grown so much. You see everything so differently is what I just heard. And you're moving towards a new beginning. And I can just feel the shift of energy from heaviness to darkness to depression to conflict to just release, happiness, flow, and ease is where you're going. You're going to put down your swords and you're looking back at the future to learn what has happened, but you're also looking back at the future to give you that fuel and energy to get you to progress towards your new beginning, because you never want to be there again is what I just heard. So a lot of you have financial gain and love coming in, and it'll be when you least expect it. And don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Free yourself from expectation of what this is going to look like, how this is going to happen. Just say it at night before you go to bed. Put it out there to the universe and ask for help is what I really feel. And your spirit guides, God, the universe will hear your call and bring this to you. But I just feel like a lot of heaviness and hurt happened in the past, but things are about to get a lot easier. And it's definitely in finances and in your health, I just heard, in love. And some of you fought some kind of addiction. For some of you, you had a breakup recently that kind of broke you down, but it also made you go within and be like, ooh, there's some kind of obsessive, possessive, controlling, or addiction that I need to get rid of so that I can move towards what I actually want. And you've released that addiction. It's really weird. It's like the grief of something made you release an addiction when normally you would have turned to that addiction to make you feel better. Nothing would make you feel better. It didn't have the same comfort for you, so you were able to release it. And don't worry about when this is going to happen or how, just know that it will. And this is your reading, collective, sending love and light.